Hello everybody, my name is Joe Guy, and welcome back to Too Human 2 The Humaning. Here we are. So, we have things to do today, but first of all I want to go downstairs and check a thing. When I loaded into this game, Varric was standing right here, and as usual when I came back he was gone, but that usually means...
You know, you play Diamondback better than my cousin Vidar. You wag your tail whenever you have a good hand, though. I want to watch that.
Well... You taught my dog to gamble.
Is it brilliant or horrible that you play Diamondback with my dog?
All I'm saying is he'd be up more than 2 sovereigns if he watched his tells.
Mm-hmm.
My Uncle Emmett has a whole pack of rat terriers who play every week. They're a cutthroat bunch. You've got a long way to go to be their quality.
Yeah.
Now don't take it bad.
He's a beginner.
You're still better than Anders. Coming to the Hangman later?
Why wasn't I invited? You have a strange relationship with my friends, Rona. That was interesting. Yeah, he has dogs that can play card games, and he should definitely commission somebody to paint a picture. Might be worth something someday. So let's look at Meryl's butt.
You know, I'm starting to think Sandal is watching me.
Nobody's watching you. Not your butt. Okay, let's just get started today. I'm already starting off weird. In our journal today, we have a low amount of quests, but we do have this, which is important. Go to Darktown to confront the person asking after Gamlen. Nothing really to talk about between well, actually. Yes, there is. I've changed weapons again. Citareth I had for, what, a total of 1 session? Maybe 2? I liked that sword, but sure enough, we found a better one. We found it in the last session. And so who are we going to take today? Anders... I'm getting mixed feelings about you, buddy. I'm not sure where you're going with everything that you're doing. You're darkening. Literally and psychologically. And you're wearing Isabella's boots. Who knows? I wonder if she's gone forever, by the way, sometimes. Like, I don't know if she's going to make some big return. Or if we're too late in the game now and this grey spot is just to represent that she is out there somewhere, but she has left us. Who knows? I mean, the menu indicates that, like, she's not gone, a bit like Bethany is, this permanently vacant space. So, who the hell knows? Let's take, Varric, Fenris, and Anders. Now, there's a team. Head to Darktown, Galm's greatest treasure. Do a few things today. I have a couple of quests to pick up here and there around the city, and some swords to hand in as well to the Canaria, I believe. And aside from that, if we have time later, well, let's cross that bridge if we come to it. Yeah. So, getting started today's session, settling in for a decent length playing session. I'm trying to remember if there's anything else. Oh yeah, no, I knew I was talking about something. Ta-da! Booyah. Look at this sword of mine. It's not Citareth, it is Glandavalis. I'm keeping Citareth on me for now because I think that Aveline might be wearing it. Although you should see I've gotten rid of the Shield of the Night herself. But with the better shield which looks exactly like mine. I think it might actually be the Lordwall shield because I've now got this thing, the Mage's Friend, which I forgot to enchant. Do you know what, the hell with it? We're going back, we're going to go enchant something. I meant to do this before. Why are you running faster? You're not, it's just a faster enemy. Okay, cool. Enchantment. So it's a shield. Man, I forgot. Slipped my mind. Almost nothing slips my mind when I'm doing the between session maintenance stuff because I'm at it for so long. I usually cover everything. So let's...
all is well. There's a letter for you.
Yeah.
Strange how the messages come.
Bodan, wow. Like, really. You're being annoying. So we want, I think, a Ring of Defense because I'm not doing too good in defense. I'm just going to throw some runes on there for now. Fortune's actually okay because I got 70 gold now, which is awesome. Anything, nature warding, valiance. Ooh, armor rune that increases all attributes. A piece of armor can only bear 1 of rune valiance. You know, I'm gonna... Could I just order that, like, several times and then just put it on each of my armor pieces? 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna order a couple and just see what that's like, because this is what I got the Dragon's Blood for. Armor rune that increases all attributes. Very, very nice. And aside from that, again, not too bad on that. Is there anything else that I want? Being me, I guess I want some spirit protection as well. I have a lot of runes to place on my shield. So Landabas, I need to put something on there as well. Increases weapon damage. Oh, I guess I gotta enchant this, man. I forgot to enchant everything. I honestly thought I'd not done this, obviously, but... Alright, it adds electricity damage, and that's what this current sword does. So it maybe just will better going into that, because I don't really have any armor pieces on me at the moment, which increase fire damage anymore. Which is what I was rocking before. This is electricity damage. And this does 116 attack, 3 armor, and a 2.5% chance to enslave normal enemies. Kind of out of character, but sort of too cool to pass up. Yeah, nothing which increases fire damage or anything like that. So, fire resistance, I suppose that's... What is this? Zara's Tooth. When did I get that? Was that from the dragon? I think it might have been. Oh yes, this Twisted Steel Ring. Immunity to stun, that was holding me up. A couple episodes just came out where I was having some real trouble getting stunned, and then I found this ring on Fenris, I believe, and confiscated it from him. Funnily enough, somebody left a comment, I think it was Ekeril again, just saying, yeah, find this ring in particular and maybe just take it off your companion. I had literally done it by the time they left the comment. No, so I think I might just... Electricity damage, 62 per second. I might just buff that, honestly. I don't really see any reason why not, because it's not like I could do frost or something like that on it as well. But hell with it, we'll supplement it with some spirit damage. Why not? I hear spirit damage is pretty much the most effective type of damage in the game, so in you go. I don't know if I've ever explained this before, when you put a rune in there, you can't ever remove it. That's the tension, and that's why runes are so cheap. Jeez. What have I been doing with my life? Well, let's put a Rune of Valiance in there for a start. And a piece of armor can only bear 1 Rune of Valiance, so that's fine. So we'll leave that in there for now. And then the Mage's Friend, can that go in there? Yeah, it's a piece of armor, so I can do it. And then Defense and Spirit Warding, that's what I wanted. Now for the Warplate of the Champion, what else should I add to it? So it's got health and attack. Maybe I want some more defense. Yeah, you're having a great day, aren't you, Sandal? Maybe to keep the prices up, I should do Rune of Fortune. And it is on a chest plate, so it would be good. Let's do defense. That's ever so slightly hurting, and even though my defense is pretty much abysmal anyway, like a 5% chance of not being hit by attack, which is 1 in 20, which considering the amount of attacks in this game isn't awful, but still. It's notable. Actually, hang on. Let's add that to defense and let's see if it even makes a difference. Yeah, that's gone up to 9%. That's a pretty significant difference, I think. So let me just check my stuff now. So that's got that, spirit resistance, plus 2 to all attributes. Wow, that's really nice. And let's see. You know, the Rune of Valiance is really good for when, like, companions are just shy of an attribute or something like that. It could really come in handy. This always happens to Aveline, where, like, she's just below getting, like, a nice weapon. That's why I hung on to Starth. Yeah, we're good. We're good with that, aren't we? Let's head back out and do what we want to do. No codex entries to read or anything like that. Just action all the way. I'm going to start taking Fenris around with me a bit more because, essentially, I'm looking striping towards Rivalry. I am getting the impression that I'm coming towards the end of the game and that scene interactions are limited. And I know that... I've seen enough of the game right now that it's pretty clear that either Rivalry or Friendship, having enough value in one of those means that I can do certain things. I've picked up enough of that at the very least. Being neutral for some reason is negative. Being neutral means that you influence them less, perhaps. And maybe that makes sense, but personally I think that neutral relationships can be some of the most valuable. You don't want somebody who's going to stick by your side all the time no matter what messed up shit you do, Anders. You don't want somebody which is going to second guess you and, like, try to bring you down all the time, like in Rivalry. Even if they are, like, still your friends, they're still constantly disagreeing with you. You want somebody that uses their own judgment and will disagree or agree with you based on what they want. That's the type of friend that you have. Somebody who can challenge you, but who can also support you. Who, they are the type of friends that make you a better person, basically. Hold you accountable to your shit. But I do appreciate that's sort of what Rivalry does as well. Like, they're still supporting me, obviously, because they're still here. Anyway, so let's just get this, So this person's asking after Gamlen. They found a gem. Oh, Gamlen.
Are you the ones who sent the note about the gem of Kereshek?
We were beginning to think you wouldn't show. It's rude to keep people waiting, you know? It's not like I don't got things to do.
Uh-huh. Gamlen, you were gonna walk into this, you're way out of your depth. I do apologize.
To inconvenience an upstanding citizen such as yourself. My, where are my manners?
Don't talk down to me. I ain't stupid.
Really?
See, we was hired to give you a note. But this gem of Kirashek thing the note talks about, we decided we want that instead.
Right?
You better hand it over.
Wait. But you sent him the note about that you had it. There's something crisscross here. But since I don't think I'm going to get any answers out of this guy, I'm just going to keep teasing him.
I'm surprised you know what a note is, let alone know how to read one.
I don't need to know how to read. All I need to know is which end of the sword goes where.
Really?
We aren't going anywhere without that gem.
Aha, so I reckon somebody lured these guys here. And also lured Gamlen here. I mean, if they thought Gamlen was going to turn up here, he just gets slaughtered by these guys. Okay, maybe I'm overthinking this, but if they sent the note to Gamlen knowing that I'd read it and go to meet them here, maybe I was just hoping that one of us would kill each other, or maybe even Happy Days that they'd we'd both kill each other. Who knows, but you're all clustered up, so 4. There you go. Oh yes, I forgot guys in armor don't move anywhere because of fortitude, I guess. Anders is going into... he's not in either mode, actually. That was Heroic Horror. That's fine. We're in a small area here, so we're probably good to just... There you go. Potentially murdering high clerics or whatever, Anders. Gets you some cool black armor. Oh yes, I played with Ian's tactics a little bit so that he now goes into shield defense. If he's overly surrounded and taking the heat, well, to an extent. Hang on, let me just explain that. I'm gonna have to get my arse at my elbow today. Wait, see what I mean? My words are not working. It's been like a couple weeks since I recorded. I'm out of practice. So I'm just like, words don't mean anything. Who needs words? Commentary? Puh. Okay, so that's the tactics. So go into shield defense, surrounded by at least 4 enemies, jump to 10. I don't think you needed it there, so I'm actually just going to disable that. And now, this jump to 10 is so that he doesn't use his abilities, because he might need to use taunt, and if he has defense on as well as everything else, then he may not have enough stamina to use taunt. It's basically what I use if he suddenly finds himself having to be the tank, as opposed to like a damage dealer. But it seemed to work out in that case. Okay. The Wallop Mallet.
Is it?
What? Gamlen, this gem is very pretty. I can understand your obsession with it. Remember the game Wallop? Find the place your Wallop Mallet came from. Your answers are there. What?
Is there a mallet hanging on the wall in Gamlen's house?
The hell is going on? Did Gamlen put me up to this? No way, he's not that smart. Let's go find out, I guess. To Gamlen's. You can't just go right there. To Lowtown, then to Gamlen's. One, I have a pace to keep up here.
Why was your friend made tranquil? Do you know?
No, and it doesn't matter. Nobody deserves that.
I know some mages who deserve that.
Really? Perhaps they should start making slaves tranquil. Then they wouldn't dream of escaping. Wouldn't that be wonderful?
Slaves do not attract demons that try to possess them.
Which clearly justifies it. What a perfect solution.
Having these two sort of interact with each other, even though like they don't progress anywhere, I don't think they realize it, but they're influencing me to an extent. Like hearing all the arguments that both of them have is good. Although Fenris doesn't usually have arguments. Well, no, he does actually, but it's the standard argument. It's the fact that mages are dangerous because they are possessed, and Anders is mages don't deserve this level of treatment. So I guess we're not going anywhere, but it's still, every time it happens, it's food for thought. So Gamlen, the hell?
What do you want now?
He's gonna be killed. So I have a question.
What in the maker's name is a wallop mallet?
Haven't played Wallop since I was a kid. Still got my mallet up on the wall, though. Last time I was any good at something.
Okay.
Single-handedly saved the city from the heathens.
Yeah.
The Viscount should have paid me a finder's fee.
Hello? Okay. Oh, I guess I got a codex. Right. It's under notes. No, we've got another one there. Okay. What? It's under lore? No. Places? No. Items? No. Creatures? Characters? We're reaching a little bit here, but under letters and notes, Wallop mallet. Find the place your Wallop mallet came from. Your answers are there. So I just investigated and it said the Venedal. I'm guessing that's what happened, but that's pretty sloppy. Alright, let's go. Came from the Venedal? That doesn't seem right. They don't carve wood out of that tree, do they? Maybe humans would, but not the elves.
You should have lived in Tevinter. You'd be happier there.
You're probably right.
There, your magic would be a mark of honor. Apprentice to the right magister, you would do well.
Is there a downside?
Only if you're bothered by owning a few slaves and performing the occasional blood ritual.
So they all do those things?
Just the ones who don't complain about how powerless and persecuted they are.
Yeah.
Let's go see if this Venedal tree can give us any answers.
I don't know why it would. Yes, Tevinter is definitely the other end of the spectrum gone wrong. Don't know if you're coming up you guys' tree. Little Venedal and Jelden, Meryl's old home. Couldn't nip in and break that mirror.
Well, we found the tree the Wallop mallet's made from.
Okay.
Now what?
Wallop mallet? You must be the one I'm supposed to give this note to.
Jeez.
This person is like an underpaid brothel wench. He enjoys leading us on.
I was given a few coins to hand this over to whoever came asking about Wallop mallets. Unfortunately, the person was hooded, and it was dark. I didn't get a good look. Obviously a human, though. No mistaking that. Even hooded, you all look alike.
A warehouse now. We're being played with.
Yeah, almost certainly. Back of a bill. Bill of lading. Smetty's Fish Guttery. Gamlen, I'm sure you're losing patience by now, but what is one small trip to the warehouse district after waiting 20 years to get your hands on this gem? Find the crate noted on this bill, enjoy your search. What's their deal? The mercs that... I'm walking next, I gotta think about this. The mercs that were sent there had that note about the Wallop mallet. They weren't sent there by this guy. At least I don't think so. But Gamlen was meant to find that note. But how would he have found that note? Aha, no, I think they were sent by that guy. They were sent by this person who said, hey, I have this gem. Or something like that. I have this gem, and you need to deliver this note to Gamlen. Here's a bunch of mercenaries in case he tries anything funny, or something like that. Maybe there was some foul play, but if not, then it was the mercenaries who stupidly decided, hey, this gem seems shiny, I want this for myself, and they misinterpreted it to say that Gamlen has the gem themselves. That's probably it, because that mercenary was definitely not in charge, that's why he was so dumb. Or vice versa, he was not in charge because he was dumb. Anyway, he had that note, which I don't think he could even read, which talked about the Wallop mallet. Gamlen would know just right off the bat to go to the Venedal tree, but why lead him on like this? When is there ever the benefit, unless there's either a personal thing involved or it's somebody weird and quirky and mad, which is always fun to interact with. So is it here? Wait until nightfall. Ah, look, it's me. I was disappointed to hear that apparently the statue is pretty much the same no matter what you look like or even what class you were, and I just got pretty lucky. I mean, like, the armor is pretty similar, but not exactly the same. The helmet's the same, and that was lucky. But everything else is fine. I was disappointed, especially since it seems that a lot of players who play this would play mage, since that's sort of what the cover art dictates. I know I said at the start it takes a warrior. I was wrong. That they wouldn't have different classes. I mean, it seemed like it would be an easy thing to do. I don't know, maybe the commenter was wrong. Maybe, you know, if you're a rogue or a mage, it is a bit different, but still kind of uniform. So it's this way, right? Excuse me. Yeah, as I was starting to say earlier, apologies if you hear me drinking water or like sniffing or coughing a little bit. I have I'm coming down with a little bit of a cold, so I can't regulate my own temperature, and I'm probably a bit heady. Regular listeners may have noticed that I get ill a fair amount. I do. It's an unfortunate truth. I get a little. Thanks, Varric. Okay, let's see what this is all about. I like to guess at plots, but I don't feel like I have enough information. Hello?
Fish and more fish. Oh, let's look for those crates.
Oh, you hate fish and mages. Good to know. Maybe turn one vendetta against another. Oh. Shipment 1023.
Well, here are the crates we were looking for.
Oh, that's it?
Something seems off.
It's a trap!
It's a trapper! Oh, feck. They were gonna kill my uncle! Yeah, but get in there until it disperses. Take a second to recover. Come on through the poison. Hello. Actually, no, we could even do better. Ow. Nice shot. Okay, we're good. We've done this dance before. Okay. Step back. Fenris, you're in the way of my commands. Okay, stop now. We can go out and just have at it. Wow, that's awesome. The electricity damage is very cool. More. Oh shit, second waves. Back up here.
Let's finish this!
So is all my modes right? Yeah, I gotta keep more of an eye on my modes individually and start taking a bit more control of them. Just keep here, defend the squishies. No. Yeah, that got your attention. So I don't know about this enslaved thing. I wonder if it's just like the shock damage. Like there's a chance to stun them for a couple seconds. Maybe that's just what my god, Fenris. Maybe it's just shorthand for like a brief stun, which isn't technically on paper a stun. Could you stop? I don't know if it's magical, but stop that, please. Yeah, that got rid of it. Cool. And now he's dead. Come back here. You guys still okay? Anders, where's Anders? There he is. He's too close. Let's get him out of there. No, you are allowed to heal yourself, you know. You are in Panacea. Heal. Actually, heal Fenris and just take a potion. Ah, damn it! I meant to do potions as well. Hell. Oh, is the battle over? Why didn't one of you guys say? What a waste of supplies. Oh, we got it back. Here we go.
So they were to capture Gamlen and take him to the caverns. Sounds like the opening of a bad romance story.
I don't know what you've been reading. Bring Gamlen to the caverns where we first met. If he's not alive, you won't get a single copper. Capture Gamlen. Bring Gamlen to the caverns where we first met. Yes, what is Gamla hiding? And ooh. Some more shipments over here. Can we just loot them? Feels fair. Oh. A recent trove was uncovered. This one was big. Perhaps the Archon's visitation chambers, and a flood of tomes was on the market. Even the simple fences know something is amiss. They've raised their prices at the frenzy of collectors. One said he sold a copy of the Fell Grimoire. I doubt he would lie. How could he know that tome was a mere legend? Hey, didn't I deal with that last chapter? If that is real, then what are the Forgotten Ones? This journey has taken us to many strange places and made us reevaluate many former truths. Where will it end? Well, that can't be that. No, that's not that. It's just an old... See, I wonder if this Band of Three thing is more just about, like, the secrets of Kirkwall, like hints to side quests that we may have been doing the entire time as we, our band of not three, uncover the secrets of this city. Or if it's actually leading to a quest itself. I mean, it's been cropping up, but I can't say I know what to make of it yet. Hey, a desk. This is quaint. It's a shame I never see these places actually functioning. Like, they could easily be NPC locations. That would even give a bit of life to them. But then I guess it would draw more attention to the fact that they are repeated environments. However these guys were, they were Baden's, or even if they're just using Baden's hideouts, I'm still robbing them. The hell with it. Champion! I don't know if this is like a common parlance thing, or if this is like well known, but I know I have a lot of, well, a lot. I have a few followers in America, and the term champion can sometimes just mean good. Yeah, just mull that over. So when I rob a perhaps innocent dock working company, just think the word champion. Great, champion. Done that now. God, I'm warm. Ugh, being mildly ill is the worst. I just cannot get my temperature right. 1 second, jumper on. Second, jumper off. Speaking of, jumper off. Da 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 da. Okay, striptease over. Ugh, what the hell? I'm fine. I will last for these 3 hours without passing out, I'm sure. Righto. Quick save then. To the place. To, oh, it's outside the city, isn't it? Yeah, cavern outside Kirkwall. Away we go. I wonder if this is somebody from Gamlen's past. I'm pretty sure it's nobody that we've dealt with in the past, but he's been looking for this gem for a little while now, so I wonder if it's somebody he screwed over. I mean, Gamlen screwed people over in the past ineptly, but he's still done it. Maybe it's something like that. It's near the bone pit. Watch out for dragons. Gamlen's greatest treasure. I wonder what the result of this will be. An uncovering of a past? Perhaps helping Gamlen find his feet again. If so, may he not waste that chance. This seems tight. Aha. This is probably not a good sign. The threat is where it should be, broadly speaking, at the moment. Oh, yeah, me. Again, this is the first time we've seen those guys working together. Cleave, I think. Get the death blow going. Come on, again.
Let's finish this!
You know what I don't miss, which I don't think is in this game? That overwhelm move. This is just a stun coupled with a barrage of damage, and that, for example, the dragon had a similar skill, but wow, that was, when facing animals with more legs than you, that was always a problem. Okay, here we go. An odd bit of mechanization for this world. So in terms of trying to find the dead ends, oh hell, more skeletons. I wonder where they all get that sword from. Alright, here's a thing. Look, they're all missing. Oh, they're not missing an arm. It's just bound to them. Maybe that's like part of the binding process. That's what it has to do. So the sword, I was going to say maybe the sword is built from like the arm that they're all seem to be missing. But it doesn't appear to be the case. Yeah, I better get the threat back, honestly. Fenris is up there. Him having the threat is no problem. Maybe the binding of the skeletons provides them with this weapon. Maybe it's a necessary part of it. Or it's just like a standard spell which does it. Like you give skeletons other weapons if you want. I've always been kind of interested in that when you get magics or anything like that in a world. The system because it's mechanics, right? That's kind of what magic is. Even things like Harry Potter and stuff like that, there's mechanics to it, where like this type of spell makes light, or this sort of will enacted, or you're binding something to somebody else and then enacting a thing on something else in order to make it go like the other thing that you bound it to. That's an example of a book I'm reading at the moment, which I'm finding quite interesting. But Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age doesn't have too much in the way of systems. There's systems to its magics in the way that magic is drawn from a place built of imagination, and therefore all spells should surely be different. There shouldn't necessarily be such thing as the standard fireball. Instead, it should be this medley of effects. Like the only thing that would matter would be like effects. And oh yes, this isn't a dead end. And like the visualizations would depend on like the personality and imagination of the user. But there is a standard fireball, there's a standard firestorm. Maybe it speaks to the conformity of mages around, but apostates in that still have the same types of magics. What is possible, the cardinal rules of magic as well is definitely a thing. So it's not all about imagination, obviously.
So Gamlen couldn't even be bothered to come himself?
Whoa.
I should have expected he'd send you, cousin.
You have a cousin?
I have a cousin.
Gamlen never told you. Of course he didn't. Why would he?
Sorry to interrupt this touching family reunion, but we have unfinished business here.
Whoa.
Veld! What are you doing here?
Mekkel is dead. That bastard killed him.
Mekkel?
What's a Mekkel?
My brother. Mekkel was my brother, and you killed him.
He started it.
That doesn't make sense. Mekkel was just supposed to hand over the note.
Yep.
You really think we didn't read it? We know about the gem charade.
Ugh.
Hand it over. I won't let Mekkel's death be for nothing.
You let your brother go up against someone like Hawke for a stupid gem. You know what? I did find the gem, but you're not getting your pathetic little hands on it, Veld.
Fine. We'll do this the hard way.
Fine by me. Nice to meet you, cousin. Charade, really. Veld. Hey, brother's death. Hey, I sympathize. He fucking started it, though. Okay, what do we got? Got a lot of guys over there and a lot of archers. I imagine the threat is probably with me at the moment, because I think I am generating extra threat because of my bravery. Yeah, threat generation. I've got a lot of nearby enemies. But let's start with minions. Ta-da. Man, he's going. Anders, a little bit concerned about your proximity there, buddy. Oh no, that's even worse. Okay. Go hide behind Varric and crouch low. Ian's going off somewhere. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, he's got like attack the person with the lowest health now, which I suppose makes sense. Whoa, okay. Get a little bit of threat. Ah, okay. Thanks for that. Now you're at half health. How's everybody else doing? I think, as we are wont to do, let's try put our rangies in a corner somewhere where they aren't as obvious. They're slowed though, so that's going to make things a little bit difficult, but it doesn't look like anybody's attacking them. They probably will though. Oh, you don't have Firestorm. Oh, that's a shame. Okay, so just, I don't know. Fenris is not got as much health actually as I thought he would. Varric's got a lot of health. I think that's because I gave him some items with health on them, so... can I just... No. Is Mind Blast even in your tactics? No, it's not. Oh yeah, it is. Okay. I guess you are using that then. Whatever. I think things are going fine. Just keep going. You're fine. You're fine. You're finer, that's why I'm heading for you. Look at my cousin over there being all archery and shit. So yeah, I don't know her deal yet. I mean, she could be trying to kill Gamlen. But I doubt it. I'm guessing Gamlen, she led Gamlen to the tree because that might be a location with special significance for both of them. Whoa, Bambari. Speaking of. Snap. I gotta get in there. Assault, actually. Should I actually use cleave as well? Keep forgetting I have that now. So give me a run up. I think, Charade over there dealt with burst. That didn't go as far as I thought it would. Dealt with the leader. Jesus, a lot of them, though. I gotta be careful. Anders and Fenris could maybe use a health bolus, but that's about it. Anders is suffering just a little. There's enough guys around that you could really make use of. This. Do that there. Everybody's over there anyway. Just turn around. Both of you. Deal. Is that a Mabari corpse? Okay, lovely. Dead dogs for everybody. Take this guy down. Ian's doing pretty well over there. And I got him using his abilities and everything like that, so he should be a little more effective. Now Fenris has got you, doesn't he? You know, maybe Lola's health isn't good for Ian.
You're pretty useful in a fight.
Yeah.
You don't take after Gamlen at all.
So Gamlen's your father?
Gamlen never told me he had a daughter.
There's probably a lot of things he hasn't told you. My mother, Mara, she left Gamlen before I was born. He was so fixated on finding that stupid gem. I doubt he even noticed she was gone. She told me about Gamlen before she died last year. I didn't even know about him.
Really? Well, I mean, you must have known you had a father, but until then, this is interesting. Could I possibly hope to get a new family member from this? Oh, I shouldn't do that. There's some trickery going on, but you don't seem that hostile. I can feel myself softening. I gotta be careful here.
You told Veld you had the gem. Were you lying?
Not at all. I found the gem. I managed to pull off what Gamlen couldn't.
You never talked about it.
You say Gamlen is obsessed with this gem, but he never mentioned it before your note turned up.
Maybe he didn't want you to know about it.
Perhaps he's changed. I mean, maybe. He definitely didn't want me to know about it, but maybe he has.
He mentioned he lost a lot searching for the gem. Maybe he gave up on it.
That would be a surprise, to say the least.
Yeah, why the runaround?
Next time you want to talk to someone, maybe try knocking on their door first.
Oh yes, that sounds brilliant. Just show up on his doorstep and say, "Hi, I'm your daughter." I doubt that would go over well. I just wanted to see, I don't know, how far he'd go for something he really wanted. And then he doesn't even show up. I baited him with the one thing I thought would get his attention.
You would have gotten killed, you know. Those mercenaries were out for blood. It was foolish of you. Still, no harm done. It was close, though. He's my last remaining family member. We would not be having such a nice conversation if that had actually happened, mistake or not. He is an ass. But he's not that bad.
He's got some good qualities. You might be surprised.
Really? What do you think I should do?
I think you should meet him.
I think you should go talk to Gamlen. Does he even know about you?
I'm not sure.
Having family might be more worthwhile than you think.
Maybe give him a chance before you write him off.
I think I will. Having a cousin turned out to be a good thing. Maybe having a father will too.
Damn it, Fenris. I'm trying to drive you down the hateful path here. That's why you're along. Oh, never mind. I wonder if that would have gone differently if he'd killed his sister. Ooh. Thank heavens, not an even better sword. A cousin? I have a cousin. That is not nothing. I don't know if I'll ever see her again, that's up to her. I've been burnt enough times that I'm not gonna really pursue this myself, I think. But hey, if Gamlen, even if Gamlen says no, like I could be around to help. I could do that. I'm opening myself up for more heartache, aren't I? She seems cool though. Wait. Hold. This way? Yeah, I came from... Okay. So... Return to Gamlen's house. I mean, it's up to Gamlen, like, how well it does. If he doesn't do very well, then that's a shame. But he's very much digging his own grave there. I think I put them in as good a position as they were going to get after all this. I think she wants Gamlen in her life. That's why she's doing this. I mean, she's lost a parental figure, so that probably has something pretty hefty to do with it too. Okay, here we are. Again, coming out of that weird place. Let us see.
I seem to recall you saying something a while ago.
Shut up.
I can control it. Wasn't that what you said?
So help me.
You're not really embellishing your own case there, Anders.
You've got to realize this is kind of new to me. I didn't know Mara had a baby. If I did, I would have, I don't know, gone after her or something.
She used to say I was so much like you, and I didn't even know who you were. I guess I wanted to see for myself. I need some time to think about all this, but if it's all right, I'd like to come back and talk more.
I think I'd like that.
Yay. Yay.
Keep, safe.
So clumsy about it.
Looks like you two had a good talk.
It was bloody awkward, that's what.
I was worried she wouldn't come find you. I think you need each other.
You know, I may not say this very often, but I'm glad you're one of the family. But seriously, next time, stay out of my damn business, boy.
Ah, you'd be dead. Okay, well that's nice. That is a nice end to that. Interesting. I've been losing family all this time. The idea that it could expand again? That is very interesting.